Okay, we're back and we'll go to the actual Rumble match itself. Just looking at this list, there's a lot of new people. And first off, we'll go to that first one. Just making sure. Yes, so Big Show is in the Royal match. He was announced uh, last week, a couple days ago on Raw. And with this, it's difficult because at this point, you're trying to pick a winner for this Rumble. We've gone through almost everyone over the course of the past few weeks. And if we don't mention someone now, you just look back and see my opinions on those. But for Big Show, he's never won a Rumble. And if this was the time to do it, it would be now. But with all these other big names, he's out. He's overshadowed by these other bigger names. If you were to have him do that, especially since probably they're going to have Braun eliminate Big Show or something like that. Plus, he has a match with Shaq at WrestleMania, so I don't think Show will win it. He's in the best shape of his life. I'll give him that, and that probably would make him, if he had an early number, it would help him out, lasting a lot longer. But the thing is, Big Show losing more weight means less people will have to be able to eliminate you. Like where it took from time it took the maybe 10, 20 guys to eliminate Big Show in a battle royal or even the Royal Rumble. It may even take half that, maybe even less than half of that to eliminate Big Show. He's like 300 pounds, a little bit over 300 now, which is good for him. But less weight. You have a less. I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you have a lower set of gravity, but now you have less weight. So now that gravity's kind of negated, even though Big Show's 7 feet tall, the little size thing doesn't matter. But the fact is, it does matter. It does when you used to be 500 pounds. Now you're like 320, 330, 350 maybe at the most. To the point where Big Show actually has abs, and that's fucking scary. Thinking shit. That is, on one hand, that's good for him, but he had lost a lot of weight to get to that point. So I feel like Show will not win the Rumble, but it's, I wouldn't put it past them to do it. Next up, Sami Zayn, who actually beat Seth Rollins to take Rollins' spot. So Rollins is no longer in the Rumble, but Zayn is. And it's interesting because Sami Zayn was a surprise entrant last year because he came up from NXT. But it's difficult because I don't think they'd have Sami win, especially with all the bigger names like a Brock, Goldberg, Undertaker, God, even Sheamus and Cesaro and even Strowman. There's a lot of people that you could put in here before even Orton. Even a lot of people that you could put in this Rumble. But Sami, I feel like he'll have his Rumble one day. It's not going to be this year. I feel like maybe next year, but I wouldn't put him past it to do it. You need an underdog story if you're going to go that route. Sami Zayn could be that guy, but especially since you could do the Owens Zayn match one more time. We hadn't have that in a while, so it's something the same but something new at the same time. Who else is new in this? Who else? Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley won a 10-man battle royal to get the spot here, and that is something. But again, it's now you're starting to get to the places where, okay, this guy's probably not going to win. Like, for example, The Miz. At the early going, he was one of the front runners, and now he's not. I'm not comparing, of course, Miz to Mojo in any sense of the word. I'm just saying now, like, you have a lot bigger names in this. So, someone like a Miz in the early going who could have possibly won this Rumble is probably not going to. Much like a Dolph Ziggler or Randy Orton or something like that. But with Mojo, I feel like that, he's in a singles run, so it's something to go forward to. This is probably the best we've seen Mojo be. If he eliminated maybe half of the Battle Royal people to win it. Like there was like maybe 10 or 15. He probably limited half of that to win, which is not bad at all. Especially if it was a 10-man battle royal, so he eliminated at least 5 to win the thing, which isn't bad. But Mojo, I feel like, and I don't even predict times at this point, like who's going to be the Iron Man, who's going to be the something like that. But I feel like Mojo will probably maybe at the least maybe 5 minutes or less in the Rumble. Maybe even less than that. I don't know, but I don't think Mojo's winning it. Next up, a Big Cass. Speaking of big people in the Rumble, plus since they've been pushing him on Raw for a while in the main event scene for that 1 week, and then he was back to whatever he's doing with Enzo. Surprisingly, Enzo is not in this Rumble, as far as I can see right now. That may change in the next few days, but right now he is not in the Rumble. But Cass, I feel like, could be one of those underdogs to win the thing. Especially since he is 7 feet tall, and you apparently cannot teach that, even though there was about 4 or 5 people in this Rumble that are 7 feet tall. So you can apparently teach that, which probably means he's not going to win the Rumble. But again, Big Cass, he has a lot of potential, but I don't think this is the year for him. And finally, the dark horse for this match, in my opinion, Rusev. Rusev looks like he can win this thing. I don't think WWE will do that, but Rusev, in my mind, can win this thing if he wants to. And especially you eliminate someone like a Taker or a Braun Strowman or a Goldberg or even a Brock, that Rusev could win this. I feel like that this could be his year. But again, there's a lot more bigger names than him in this, so I don't know if that'll happen. I want it to happen, but I don't think it will, especially since WWE has insisted on putting him as the heel, even though he has been the face. Most of his rivalries, he's been the fucking face, but they boo him because he's foreign. So that just WWE logic for you. But again, Rusev could be a big dark horse to win this thing. I don't know if if he gets an early number or not, if he'll last the whole way. But I feel like Rusev could win this thing if he was given the chance. And with that, the Rumble is this Sunday. And we went through a lot to get to this point. The Road to WrestleMania begins this Sunday, and everything depends on who wins this Rumble. If you win this Rumble, you cement yourself going to the main event at WrestleMania, and your career is defined no matter what happens at that point.